This next lesson is Lesson 5, Convert Measurement Units. Now, for your benefit, on page 290, you are given this chart of conversions. So if you do not know how many inches are in a foot and so on, you can look here and try to figure it out to make these problems a little bit easier. You will see what I mean when we go through the first couple examples. Your code color for this chapter is purple. You can follow along with me on page 290. This is letter A. So we're converting yards to feet. So the first thing I want to do is know how many feet are in a yard. Well, if I go back to that customary conversion chart, I see that there's 3 feet in 1 yard. Okay, those are my abbreviations. So now I can set up this problem. I have 36 yards. Okay, equals how many feet? Well, I need to turn this into a fraction. So 36 yards goes over 1. And I know there is 3 feet in 1 yard. I know I need to set it up this way because your yards should always be on opposite sides. So if those are yards, these sides should be feet. Now we solve this like when we would multiply fractions. So my first step will be to multiply across. So I have 36 times 3. If you do not know that, you can do it off to the side. 36 times 3 is actually 108. My yards will cancel, and I'm left with feet. I also know it's feet because that's what they were asking me in the problem. They wanted to know how many feet. So my answer is 108. You can follow along with me on page 291. This is letter E. We are converting feet to miles. So if you look at your conversion chart, there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So I set up my problem. I have 2,640 feet over 1. And that's going to equal, I'm trying to find miles. Well, I know there's 1 mile in 5,280 feet. So now I simply multiply to figure this out. Multiplying straight across, I get 2,640 over 5,280. Now I know my feet are going to cancel, and these are going to be miles. I have one more step. I need to reduce that. Well, actually, if you were to divide those, you find that this is going to simplify down to 0.5 or 1/2. 2,640 is 1/2 of 5,280, and that's 1/2 miles.